Here we go, another video of me putting different style handlebars on a bike that I just changed handlebars on. But hey, I got them. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. And here we go. With the type of bars I'm putting on, I need to put a quill adapter on. And just need to put a little bit of grease. Some people will really cake the snot out of all of this. I tend to like to do right where it, I like to get it right where it slides. And I will use my finger. And then you want just a little on the quill itself and the wedge. Most things on a bike, I think people over grease. It's really a moisture barrier and keeps things from rusting to a certain degree, and when you want to take it apart. But yeah, some people just put way too much. And this happens to take a 6mm. I guess it really doesn't matter which direction it goes since it's a wedge. But I'll drop it down, I'll leave an inch, and we can always adjust it later. I'm going to tighten the top just until it's holding in place. And this way, when I sit on the bike later, boom, I should still be able to move it once I clamp the handlebar on. I have two of these priority handlebars. I'm opting to use the black one on this bike. And these are backed off. It's probably the top cap here. It's different. There we go. That's sliding down. That's okay. Yeah, I slid it down so it's just underneath that cap so it looks decent. And we will get a different angle here. There we go. So now I'll hop on it. Well, let's put some parts back on here. So this is a rear brake. This is the front. Boom. The rear. Actually, I got to put the shifter on first. We'll kick that underneath like that. And now I'm just going to straighten it out. With the moose style handlebars, it's going to be tricky to know what's centered is. That looks pretty good. All I'm going to do is snug it down to 5mm. And once I have that snug down, the quill will still twist. And then I can raise and lower the quill as needed. Actually, with the quill all the way down, it feels pretty good. I know I have a whole bunch of room to come up if needed. Yeah, with a normal stem, it goes straight, so you're able to line it up with the tire. This one's definitely trickier. So I'm trying to go off the arc here. Use the 6mm because that's what's on this quill. There we go. Now I have to figure out how much handlebar room I want because I don't have grips. I'm going to be using brown handlebar tape. Yeah, I'm going to be using some brown handlebar tape up here. Unless I could find some grips, we will see what I can dig up. I was able to find some nice brown handlebar tape, and that will look nice with the other wood stuff that I have. And we'll see how that goes. So what I'm going to end up doing, that's just going to get in the way there. Let's try here. There we go. And when I use handlebar tape on a mountain bike bar, I usually start taping from this end out, and then I come back and double wrap it to give me a nice thickness. Then I run a single bead of electrical tape to hold it all together. And of course, you got bar end caps. And because I don't have a grip, I can make it as wide or as narrow as I want. But I'm going to dig up the grips that I cut off the old bar, so I have a good guesstimate of width. So I have the old grip here that I cut off, and this is going to give me a good width to start. So I'm just going to take the brake lever, slide it out. I'll probably give myself a little bit more room. I'm going to say 1/4 inch. And I'm just going to lock this in just so it stays. And I could do the same thing to the other one at the same measurement. So we're looking at boom, 1/4 inch. And I have an actual yardstick here. If I'm 5 1/4 inches, 5 1/4 inches. I guess I got lucky. Well, they're close enough that that's good for me. Let me get my scissors ready. And here we go. This has got some logos on it that I didn't know about, so I can either wrap it to where that's being covered or wrap it so it shows. I think I'm going to wrap it so it shows. I like to start underneath where the seam is, that way I don't necessarily see it or feel it. Give it a good snug. This tape is very stretchy, and I'm going to wrap it essentially where the clean area is with no writing. So that's like a 1/4 overlap. And pause for the phone. And we're back. This stuff seems really squishy. I don't know if I'm going to do a double wrap. Let me finish this and feel it, and we'll go from there. I like to wrap to where it comes off the edge a little bit, This way, that way, when I put the bar on cap, I can squeeze it all in. Trying to get an idea with what this was. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut it right there and do a single. Let me just see something. I'm just going to do this lightly, just. Yeah, I'm going to double. We're going to double it. Now it covers. Nope, single wrap it is. Decision made. I'm going to come off the edge so I can. So I'm going to come up over, tuck in, and bar cap it. And now I don't have to put any tape on the inside. And oh, that feels great. This is squishy, but anytime I've ever bar taped like this, it does flatten out. And I have plenty of leftover. Oh yeah, that looks actually really good. And I think it's going to look good with the wooden accents on the bike. I'm going to continue to the same thing on this side, and then we'll give you an overlook. And I will put it on the rollers, I will ride it, and we will see what I need to do with adjustments. So now it's all together. I'm just going to go ahead and snug up the handlebars. I can hop on it, get the angle good. I like to go ergonomic, about the same angle as my hand. So I don't have to fight to get over it. And another pause for the phone. And back. Got the brake levers tightened up. Now it's just a matter of getting the shifter where I like it. Put some air in the tires and bam, bam, can get to that. That should do. I might have it, because you gotta always think about when you're standing too. So kick that down to there. Boom. Go through all the rest of my fasteners. Lock that quill down. Lock the stem clamps. Good to go. Wow, not a lot of room there. Let's get him on the rollers. Got some air in the tires. I think the bike is looking quite amazing. I'm loving the look of the Moose bars. We'll see how it sits with the other bars. It's an old road bike, so it's got a short top tube. It was designed for a long stem and drop bars, so I expect it to be short, which is great for the city. And Sneak around. Here's the front of the bike view. And yeah, with the look, I'm super happy with it. Cameras all over the place because I'm picking up a huge tripod. Well, not huge, cheap Amazon aluminum one, but it works. Let's try that right there. See how long it takes me to do this. Yeah. There we go. Definitely sits upright, but not overly upright. The other bars had more of a sweep back than these, so it does feel just a hair longer, which is good. Because I probably have a video where I changed the stem to a longer one. That's right, I polished. And brakes feel good. First going on the roller is always tricky. Gotta be smooth. Last year I put the 8-speed system on. It works really well. And there we go. Once I'm outside and have to stand up and sprint, we'll see how these bars do. But as far as city bike riding position, this feels great. And I'll admit it, I like the look of the Moose bars, and that's why I bought 2 pairs of them, because these are aluminum Moose bars. Ritchie made a carbon fiber one, and I always wanted it, but they were always too expensive. So when I saw these with the arc that I like, because my Fuji bike has arc bars, and I'm extremely happy with them. As I get older, I'm appreciating more angle to my bars. Granted, on my mountain bikes, my performance mountain bikes anyways, I like a little bit straighter. I feel I can get more leverage. And I think overall, it looks really nice. Well, if you like what you see, leave comments, ask questions, insult me. I don't care. Leave comments and subscribe. Thank you very much. We'll see what I end up doing with this bike and my other bikes next.